live stream, they are also going to get the treat of this rather wonderful grand finale where we're going to see with Santa Fe, Edmund Santa Fe that is, we're going to have Edmund North, we're going to have Los Alamitos join them, we're going to have Oak Grove, 4 of the finest bands you would ever have. And then, after they've performed, there's going to be an extra special treat because we're going to get another burst of some dancers, cheer dancers. And then the cheer dancers and the band are all going to perform together. And all of this is under the direction of the rather wonderful Gary Locke, who, those of you who have stayed with us all afternoon, will have met as he spoke to us at the beginning and told us what he had been planning as a special treat for those who had stayed until the end of the afternoon.
Anyone that's queued for a Justin Bieber concert, you know, or gone to try and see One Direction, and you're all shuffling about in the queue trying to make your way. This is the ultimate in queue manoeuvring. They get the Santa Fe, Edmund Santa Fe High School Marching Band right at the back, equally spaced out, fit your instruments in, then they bring everyone else in too. The ability to get all these bands in one tight arena and then to play your instruments too is a thing of beauty.
So here comes, we've got the Edmund Santa Fe there. We've got good old Nelson looking down, giving a beatific smile at everybody of appreciation of how good it's been this afternoon. And I can see the Los Alamitos band is now joining the assembly, and the Edmund North group is beginning to come in, and it won't be long before we see Oak Grove join as well. And there will be around about 400 young musicians and band front out there to perform the Patriotic Medley, which forms the first part of this super grand finale that Gary Locke has put together for us.
And when you've got marching bands coming from all over America into one place, how do they practice this?
Well, what happens with this particular thing is they get sent the music during their normal school term, and they practice it when they have time as individual bands, and then they just get 1 hour together on the after they've arrived in London in a ballroom at one of the hotels. 1 hour, and they put the whole thing together, and well, we're about to see the result. I've got a hunch it's going to be pretty good.
60 minutes to get this magic together, to make it happen. What a fitting way, as the sun comes down over London then, to end this parade. It's not just about the music, the wonderful music we'll hear. They've choreographed a few moves in there too. Might see that if there's room.
Well, Well, let's just see, shall we? I mean, we know we're going to get some cheer dancers eventually, but let's just see how they have put this wonderful patriotic medley together, these 4 superb bands. 2 from Oklahoma, 1 from, and 2 from California. 2 Oklahoma, 2 California. There you go.
Just trying to see how many we've got in so far. Is that all the bands in?
I think all the bands are in.
To squeeze a few more in?
No, we got everybody in position, I think. Of course, they're marking time while everything is checked to make sure that everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody's in the right position. Gary Locke has mounted the podium there as the conductor, and I can see they're just about ready to begin.
No one wants to leave. The best seats in the house, crammed in. We've gone from the 5-10 deep. There's now, 30 deep, trying to edge every way closer to find the perfect viewpoint of this mass band and cheerleading dance finale.
And I think Gary Locke is now ready, and the cadence is stopped. Here we go. don't you think?
Edmond Santa Fe High School Marching Band, Los Alamitos High School Griffins, Oak Grove High School, Edmond North High School Husky Band, and Varsity All-American dancers just coming in now to sign us off. 60 minutes to put all of that together.
Pretty good, eh?
Not a beat out of time. And now they'll play too as we see Varsity All-American dancers come back into.
One more time, that mass band and cheerleading dance finale. That was the Edmonton Santa Fe High School marching.
Well, here they come now, the rest of the girls. I think there's 96 of the dancers coming in to give us one more go of Katy Perry's Roar in honour of Leo the Lion. And
Not you big pussycat.
they're spacing themselves out, ready to go. And then, even better, there's another treat in store at the very... Oh, here they go. It's Roar. Wasn't that good? And there's more. There's more to come. See, out of their somewhere, the girls are all finding now a flag, which on one side is the Union flag. On the other side, it's the Stars and Stripes. So, here we go.
Hope and glory.
That was pretty good. That was really, really good.
Part of the parade tradition now with the Land of Hope and Glory, followed by the national anthems.
Well, this really is the end of LMYDP 2018. To the whole event. What do you think, Caroline?
We've seen the marching bands, we've seen the cheerleaders that every year perform to that highest level. We've seen some fantastic London Borough entries. You'll be able to find out who's won that competition for their particular charity via our social media too. Most importantly, we've heard from people enjoying it around the world as well as here on the streets of London.
Yeah, it's really been a wonderful parade this year. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Of course, it's helped by the weather an awful lot, but, you know, the weather doesn't really matter ever too much because everybody has a great time here in London on New Year's Day, regardless. Now, look, I'd really like to say a very, very big thank you to the very hard-working production team who put this thing together every year. I think they've done a fantastic job today. It's been really, really good. But also, I'd like to say a big thank you to our colleagues as well, Caroline, wouldn't you?
To Dan, to Sarah, and to Joe, to you, Bob Bone, who gave birth to this event and has carried it so manfully throughout the past 32 years. It is an event every year that puts the smile on Londoners' faces, on the face of those that come for the fireworks and stay for the parade, because that's what it's all about, enjoying that party too. Bob, for you, we talk every year about how special this event can be, but this year seems to have topped the lot.
Yeah, I think so. It's certainly been the best I've ever been involved in, and thoroughly enjoyed it. And if I may say so, I've thoroughly enjoyed spending the afternoon with you, even though there have been a few riposts along the way that possibly I could do without, but never mind.
One day soon we shall have that giant inflatable of one Bob Bone. For now, though, we leave you with the sights and the sounds of London's New Year's Day parade.
Happy New Year.